Good evening and welcome to this evening's edition of Performance Transformation with Naresh Makhijani. This evening we'll be talking about an upcoming management field called the business intelligence. We have a guest from Singapore, James Conway, who's regional head of world's leading business intelligence reporting company called The Actuate. So first let me welcome James to the studio, and let me start off by asking, what is this whole thing about business intelligence? What is BI, as it's popularly known, all about?
Business intelligence, or BI, as it's often referred to, in its simplest form is a decision-making solution. Through technologies and through applications, organizations are able to connect to disparate data sources to present information to the enterprise user, which enables them to make effective, fast, and decisions that are based on facts.
As you know, the current economic growth in Asia Pacific region is booming. Countries like China, Indonesia, India, and Singapore are growing at very high single-digit growth numbers. So why do you think there's a need for business intelligence in Asia Pacific region when the companies and countries are enjoying such high growth?
It's a good question. I would say that business intelligence has always, over the last 5-10 years, has been a need for various different organizations. But in the last few years, I would say that it's threefold. Number one, with populations increasing, especially in emerging markets such as Indonesia, India, China, the amount of data that organizations currently have is growing. They are swamped, they are swimming in data. And as populations grow, this data increases. So a business intelligence tool is able to make sense of that data. It's able to collect that information and show it in an easy to use form. That's one reason. The second would be, in today's economic climate, more than ever, organizations are competing against one another. They have to act fast. They have to make decisions quickly. A business intelligence tool brings the information to life and allows them to make these decisions so that they can, as I've said earlier, hopefully increase profitability. And the third reason I would probably say is applications such as Yahoo, Amazon, Google are changing the way that users interact with data, changing the way that data is displayed. So expectations of the user has changed, especially in the last couple of years. And they want to bring what they have in their personal life, in the home, with Google, with Amazon, into the business life and be able to access that information as quickly as possible.
How would an organization, be it government, non-profit, or a profit-making company, use business intelligence? What sort of applications they would use it for?
A business intelligence solution isn't specific to one application. It's an information application, which means that it can be built and designed to collect information and display it in any way that's important to that business function or that business user. For example, if a telecommunications organization may use it for billing, for online statements, providing their user population, which could be over 1 million users, with access to the billing information. That user is then able, through analytics, through performance management, to actually analyze that particular information to get the information that they need from it. Wealth management, asset management, various different means that can be used with business intelligence tools.
Can you give some examples how business intelligence is being used in a financial services organization?
For sure. Financial organizations they want to be able to give access of information to people inside and outside the firewall, whether it's the employees that work at the financial institution or whether it's their customers outside the firewall. They want to provide information in a way that's easy to use, but more importantly, easy to understand. Through this information, their customers are able to make decisions. This information can be via web portals, through what we call Actuate information applications, that can be accessible to the customers who are able to log on and find that information, such as American Express, a customer of Actuate, where users are able to log on through an information application to access their bill, how much their spending power, analyze that information, and hopefully at the end of the month, they've got money in the bank. And that's for the customers, but also for the employees, and that will be inside the firewall.
Why should an organization use business intelligence?
The benefits an organisation would get, number one, would be widespread of information. We're no longer in a 9-to-5 society, which means that people want access to information at all times, whether it's morning, noon or night, and even at the weekends. And it's no good just having access to that information when they're in their office. So business intelligence, through this a web portal, they're able to display the information when they're on the move, when they're travelling, through their mobiles or through their iPads or their laptops. So that's the main benefit, is widespread information.
This evening, we heard James Conway sharing his knowledge on business intelligence reporting, what it is all about, where it is heading, how executives can use it, and why Asia needs it now. We'll be back again next week, same time, same place. Till then, have a nice weekend. Good night.